someone. I'm from a different time, another era, the future. Okay, I come from the 2000th millennium to here. I get in a car and I slide through time.
Exactly correct. You inhabit two worlds. So far, I see nothing strange.
DeOscarize.com, like many films by Woody Allen, is based on the premise, what if? As in, what if we could get another chance to choose an Academy Award winner who turns out to be more deserving, having survived the heartless test of time? Well, I've got another what if for us to play around with for a while. What if the Academy had wised up sooner than 1936 to create its Supporting Player Awards? That premise would take us back to the 1930s, 1935 to be exact, the last year the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences proceeded without a Supporting Actor-Actress Award category. Just one among the many things that might have been missing that year.
Applying for relief.
Are you married or single?
Single.
Who was your last employer?
Never had one.
Here is 1/3 of a nation, ill-nourished, ill-clad, ill-housed. Now,
as a matter of fact, 1935 was the reason a supporting player category was conceived. 3 actors from the same movie were nominated Best Actor 1935. They were Clark Gable,
I've had enough of this bloodship. He's the master of life and death on the quarterdeck above the angels.
Charles Lawton,
I'll live to see you hanging from the highest yard arm in the British fleet.
and Franchot Tone. All 3 cancelled each other out, allowing Victor McLaglen to win Best Actor in 1935, being the only nominee not in Mutiny on the Bounty that year. But more important than McLaglen not losing was that it kept the King from winning another Academy Award. And in 1935, in Hollywood, that could not stand. Not to Clark Gable. So, to prevent that from ever happening to Gable again, Best Supporting Actor-Actress categories were created by the Academy from then to this day. But when Gable did lose again in 1939, that was for a whole bunch of different reasons.
Red, you go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
However, it's just as likely that Charles Lawton would have won his second Academy Award in almost as many years for his portrayal of Captain Bligh in Mutiny on the Bounty. Quite good. Or he might just as easily have won that same year Best Actor for his performance in Ruggles of Red Gap, or for his incredible portrayal that very same year as Inspector Javert in Les Miserables, although that too would probably have been considered a supporting role. A timeless, wonderful performance nevertheless.
I swore to myself that I would not be of that class.
Allow me, therefore, to offer Charles Lawton as a nominee for Best Supporting Actor 1935 for his performance in Les Mis, had the category been available then. I suppose Franchot Tone should be included, since we're in the wonderful world of What If at DeOscarize.com. Who else would have won Best Supporting Actor in 1935 had the category been available at that time? Basil Rathbone's performance in Anna Karenina would have garnered a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. I'm quite sure of that.
You undertook to bear that penalty. You will bear it, as I have had to bear mine. Do you hear? Do you hear?
And Mickey Rooney's performance as Puck in Max Reinhardt's film version of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream still has great verve and energy to this day.
Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore Amen.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, as the case may be, we are not here to DeOscarize Victor McLaglen Best Actor 1935. That will happen in due time, but not now. We are here to name a new Best Supporting Actor 1935 with the What If DeOscarize.com proviso that the category existed that year in 1935. And so, with that in mind, come to DeOscarize.com to affirm or deny my decision to name Charles Laughton the new Best Supporting Actor 1935 for his performance as Inspector Javert in Les Miserables. So, we've looked to the new Best Supporting Actor 1935. It's only fair that on the next edition of DeOscarize.com, we deal with the new Best Supporting Actress 1935. As you can see, there are some very interesting possible nominees. So next time, you will be welcomed back to the DeOscarize.com world of What If, and a much more alluring alternative reality it is, and is becoming all the time. Better be careful with that, I guess.
Rhinoceros? I haven't really thought about it.
I paint the rhinoceros.
A man in love with a woman from a different era. I see a photograph.
I see a film. I see rhinoceros.